So I'm gonna have to have
Yeah.
you. You saw that, huh? Yeah, we are back. Jesus Christ. And the stream stopped. Okay. Let me go on ahead and pull this back up. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. I swear, I promise you I'm working on this setup, dude. I promise you, dog. There's a headache and a half. All right, so...
There are two streams live at the exact same time. I'm trying to figure out which one is which.
Yeah, it's, I'll do this. Yeah, I know, Brandon. Yeah. Yeah, things are... Yeah. So you were... Okay, so you were talking about how you came to that conclusion, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. So, once you do enough calculations, you'll realize that as a multiplication equation, all parts of damage matter. So if you just cram every single stat, just a little bit, maybe so say you have 10 times 10 times 10 as like a base stat distribution, and you want to add a new artifact or something, and you can choose between adding like 6 value into one of those columns, or you can choose between adding 2 to each. So you can pick between 16, 10, 10, or 12, 12, 12. Now, while one of those stats might be lower, like say if you run the 12, 12, 12, then obviously that first stat is not going to be as high. But the other two will also be increased, and eventually you're going to realize that it's more consistent.
Okay. Now, what's your thoughts on? Because I'm waiting. We're literally just waiting for questions to come in. And hi, everybody. Welcome, everybody. And Lee Tai, I'm sure you see the chat now. Yeah, Lee Tai said, "What's up?" Yeah, Lee Tai saying, "What's cracking with you?" So, what's your thoughts? What are your thoughts on crit ratios? Because we're just waiting on questions to come in, guys. So until then, we're just kind of podcasting. But you guys feel free to ask questions. That's the point of the stream, okay? But yeah, so what's your thoughts on crit ratios? Like, what do you believe is?
That's built for Biden.
By the way, these are any type of questions, Spowoku. These are any question you have. Particularly about builds. Yeah.
But about M, so because Raiden, right, she does a lot of her damage from her elemental burst with her big sword. Mm-hmm. So you want to increase her elemental burst damage as much as you can. And the one artifact set that was designed for her specifically for this is the 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate set, which will increase your elemental burst damage by a quarter of your energy recharge. And so, the Emblem of Severed Fate set, it will be her best artifact set to the point where even with bad substats, it will beat every single other artifact set that you could possibly put on her.
Yeah, I do concur. Now, for those wondering, why do we keep saying the catch?
Right. So for her weapons, right? So Raiden is she's a character that scales very heavily with energy recharge. Her ascension set is energy recharge, and she has talent passives that give electro damage bonus based on her energy recharge. So what you want to do is you want to give her a lot of energy recharge and a lot of burst damage, which just so happens to be available with the catch, which is a free 4-star poem that can be obtained by fishing.
And that is why we recommend the catch. That right there. And if somebody wants to see, this is my account. Yeah, this is my account. This isn't Burger's. I could pull Burger's account if you want. You want me to pull yours?
I mean, you could if you want, but I'm still missing a few artifacts. I'm trying to get her to a better ratio.
Yeah, so somebody wants to see my Xiangling. This Xiangling, I'm gonna let you know right now, is not done at all. And that's really, I know for me, I'm missing 2. I'm in a conundrum right now that I just stopped working on. And one is I wanted her to have a better crit ratio, obviously, right? But I wanted her to have over 220% energy recharge. That was my goal, right? Now I am running the emblem set on her only because I get the 20% energy recharge to kind of boost that up a little bit. But then while I'm running the Spiral Abyss, because I only use it for the Spiral Abyss, right? So I'm running emblem on.
Emblem of Severed Fate is Xiangling's best in slot set. Also, Arden asked if you have a Scene 2 on your team, is the HP stance better? or Elemental Mastery. So the thing is with Hotal, right? She does scale very heavily on her HP and her Vaporized. So basically, it depends on what weapon you currently have on Hotal. Hotal, if she has Dragon's Bane, it already gives her a lot of Elemental Mastery, right? So you would preferably want to run HP Sand. But if you're using something like the Primordial Jade Wing Spear or something else that doesn't give Elemental Mastery, then you would be better off running the EM Sands on her. If my Raiden has the catch, should Shaolin get the Wave Breaker Spin, even if it's only Refinement 1? So, yeah, I would, if Raiden has the catch, then Shaolin, your next best option would preferably be, for damage at least, would be the Wave Breaker Spin. And you would want to give her an Elemental, an Energy Recharge Sands so that she can make up for the lost DR and so she can actually get her burst back.
Are you guys talking about Xiang Ling or who?
Oh, yeah, SMD fan asked if his Raiden has the catch, then should Xiangling get the Wavebreaker spin? And yeah, it would be her next best option.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah.
And no, I don't have Kokomi. Oh, I am. Yes, I am here.
Yes, Burger is on the line right now. Yes. Okay, so yeah, keep asking these questions. So let's talk about the Wavebreaker Fin, right? This is going to be a question I have because I have this weapon. Now,
right.
I understand how the mechanics of it works, right? You'll be putting on any character that has like 80 energy costs for their burst, right? So, as we know, the Raiden has hers is 90. I believe Xiang Ling's is what, 80, right? Or is it 60?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 80, right?
80.
Yes.
Yeah, very expensive burst cost.
Yeah, so the Wavebreaker Fin, like, what are your thoughts on that weapon? Like, what kind of results do you see coming from this weapon? Is this something that we should be looking out for, or at least trying, or should we build it? Like, that would be my question.
So
and then SMT, we're gonna get to
it. It gives you more elemental burst damage depending on like the burst cost of your entire team. All 3 or 4 weapons of the Watatsumi Wavewalker artifact, not weapon set. They're at lower refinements. They're not really that strong. They're better at high refinements, but if worst comes to worst and you have to use it, it's not going to kill you. Obviously, you would prefer if this burst cost is already this expensive, then you would preferably want to run ER Sands because the Wavebreaker Spin has quite a high base attack.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not a bad spear. It just requires refinements.
Okay, gotcha.
What set is best for Bennett? Oh yes, and SMG fan, I did see that message shortly before you deleted it.
Yep.
But yes, Xiangling does need a pyro battery because her burst, right, it's very expensive. It's 80 burst cost.
Yeah.
So preferably you want to run her with like a Bennett because Bennett, he'll provide an attack buff because Xiangling often suffers from really low attack. Like even mine, I only have 1400 attack before I have the Bennett. And also Bennett, his skill does generate a lot of particles for Xiangling. So it's very good.
Yeah.
What set is best for Bennett? Well, it depends on what he's for. Overall, if you want to run for like a support to buff your teammate, I would recommend a 4-piece Noblesse Oblige with an energy recharge stance, an HP goblet, and a healing bonus circlet. And if you're running the Favonius sword, then crit rate circlet. I am at 75 pity and I'm a sneeze away from getting the ball, and if I couldn't get the R5 catch, is it better to use the Favonius lance or the Tortoise? Favonius lance, 100%. Like 100,000 million%. What weapon is best for Ayaka? So we're obviously going to take out the black sword, and we're going to take out the 5-star weapon, because the 5-star weapon, you can't always guarantee that you have them. So your next best option would be the Black Cliff Longsword, which can be bought right now in the Star Glitter shop. I know that Star Glitter is a little bit hard to get, but like if you save enough, then it will be her next best option. If you can't afford the Black Cliff Longsword, then I would recommend the Aminoma Kageyuchi, which is a craftable 4-star sword. It provides a little bit of energy for her because Ayaka's burst is also 80 cost. But yeah, those would be her two best 4-star options. And the next best options would be the Flute and the Lion's Roar. But that's like if you're really desperate. I wouldn't really recommend it. Support or attacker. For support, then I would just say 4-piece Noblesse Oblige, Energy Recharge Sands, HP, or Attack Goblet, and then a crit rate circlet. This is teamwork, right? In Cosmo I've seen too much.
It sounds like a taser team, like a buff taser team or two. It's like a what is that like a duo buff or not a duo? It's like a dual swirl, right? Like a double swirl taser team, right? With like a Bennett style buff coming from Mona with the Omen. That's all I could think of. I don't know.
I'm trying to work it out right now. I'm not sure.
I know the Raiden and Xing Cho are really good together. That much I know.
But like, there's also Mona, so this looks like some kind of hybrid between a hyper carry team and also a taser team. I can't figure out which is which. So
I don't know if
suggest either.
I don't know if Mona would be that beneficial. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's a good one. So Mona, Kazuha, and the Raiden, right? So it does sound like a hyper carry because of Kazuha and Mona, right? Xing Cho, I think, is only there to. What is that? Do you see the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my screensaver. Okay, so there we go. So yeah, it does seem like a hyper carry. And Xing Cho, I think, is only there to continue to apply the Hydro. Is that right?
So if you want to run this as taser, I mean, I would probably bring like the official or something. I don't know, like it. I don't really know if this works as a taser team because you're running it with the riding. So
I would switch Mona out for Beto.
I would just take out Sincho and maybe throw in like another Electro, like maybe like I don't know if you have Yagito. I don't think so, but like I don't know, like I don't know what characters you have, so it's sort of hyper carry, but at the same time I don't know why Sincho stick. So I mean, I guess they would probably be fine if you're not trying to like beat around the abyss or something.
I mean, well, I'm sitting here talking over you. I'm sorry about that. I would call this a hyper carry rating team. Yeah. For Yanfei, does having a lot of EM add to her damage?
Well, for Yanfei, if you're vaporizing her attacks with Xingqiu or this Yanfei vaporize, then yes, it will add a lot. It'll add more damage overall than an attack sends. But if you're just running her as raw pyro or like a mono pyro, then I think you'd still be better off running off attack.
Running up. What was that last part?
Oh yeah, if you're generally attack is good for Yanfei, attack stands. But in the one scenario where if you are vaporizing, then elemental mastery will be a slightly better stand.
Yeah. And then I see Arden's is a Yai Miko, Xing Cho, official, and Kokomi a good team. Kokomi has the set that makes her heals godly. And when I use Yai's burst, I DPS with Kokomi. Okay. And my Yai Miko does like 14k with her elemental skill. Wow. So Yai Miko, Xing Cho, official, and that's like a hyper taser. So. And then they're DPSing with Kokomi.
Okay, so Kokomi has the 4-piece clam set. DPS with Kokomi.
Well, they said the heals godly. So what is that? What is that? Maidens or something? Like what set are you specifically running, Arden?
I think he's talking about the clam set.
Okay.
He's talking like godly healer. Yeah, I think so. I would probably take out official. Actually, no. You would take out official and probably swap in like the sucrose or something that gives elemental mastery because that seems like a taser team, and so you would preferably want a lot more elemental mastery than a little bit of extra electro hit.
Yeah, especially on taser. Because those electrostatic procs are kind of godlike. Like when you start to scale them. He said, by the way, my Gene Sunshine team, on Gene Sunshine team, can I use Kokomi instead of Xingqiu? What's going on, Shermanator?
Xingqiu applies Hydro a lot faster, so if anything, if Jean is already there, she's the healer, she can swap out Kokomi complete.
Gotcha.
So it would, if it was with the Sunshine, it would swap out Kokomi for Jean. And do I need to build crit stats if I'm using Vaporize? Yes, Vaporize is it's an amplifying reaction, so you are still doing your normal damage, you're just amplifying it a little bit more.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's basically just a normal Yanfei build, except you're running EM sensitive.
Yeah. There are...
I beat floor 5 in Abyss.
I beat floor 5 in Abyss. Congratulations! Yeah, just speaking about Vaporize, so there's two, so just to kind of blanket that one. So there are two reactions, well, 3 reactions technically, but there are 2 reactions that matter, that scale with crit, and that's going to be Melt and Vaporize. Every single other one is, not every single other, let me put it to you this way. So right here, so those top 2 right there, those are the ones that he's talking about, where they're amplifying, where you can crit off of them. On the third line, right, where it says Overloader, Superconduct, Electric, all that stuff only scales with Elemental Mastery and the level of your character, right? So if you're running a Vaporize or a Melt team, yes, you want to build for crit, because you can crit off those reactions. Like, those reactions can crit. I hope that kind of blankets that. Is there only Q&A today? No. We'll do something else. I mean, because Burger's going to be a little busy probably later. Yeah, but I'm stealing some of his time today. You know what I mean? I want him to be able to help you guys today. So, let's see. And 9 starred at first each floor. Swag suggestion: a team out of these 6: Raiden, Kazuha, Xingqiu, Mona, Bait official.
Let me think.
You want me to tell you my thoughts, and then because yours is gonna be better. I already know, but I'm gonna see if I come close. So I'm gonna say Raiden, Xingqiu, Beto, and Kazuha, and then drop Mona and official. Unless you're dealing with a room full of people. If you're dealing with a room where it's like if it's a Spiral Abyss room with a bunch of people, then I would switch Xingqiu for Mona, because she can apply to multiple people at one time, whereas Xingqiu is a single target.
This is awfully similar to a taser team with an electro charge team with Child, except it's Xingqiu instead of Child. But I would still say Raiden, Xingqiu, Beto, and Kazuha, with Beto being on field, because Raiden, her burst will not trigger Beto. Yeah, so just Raiden, Kazuha, Xingqiu, and Beto, and then drop the other 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, any tips on how I can make my builds better? Is it just pure luck? Actually, yeah, it's pure luck. You really can't do anything about it. Like, I've been farming for 3 months for Emblem, right? And my Raiden still has some pretty subpar artifacts.
Oh yeah, I've gotten so many of the. I'll put it to you this way: what he's saying is fact. I have this many goblets from there, and I have this many Shimenawas, and this is after getting rid of a ton of them, right? Months and months and months and months and months, and these are the ones I just happen to keep, and some of them are even, I think, like defense or something. Yeah, right. So it is just pure RNG. Like, it's just pure RNG. There's nothing you can do about that.
Okay, but let my Yanfei, but she does a lot of damage at 70. I would take her to 90, give her Xingqiu, Beto, and a, let me think. Maybe another animal. An animal, so you can swirl it so Yanfei does more damage. Okay, I have another Lola. Which one is best for the build? I say Lisa B.
Lisa B?
Which one is best for the build? I say Lisa B. What's the best battery for Raiden? Wait, Raiden is a battery. She has her own best battery. In fact, she's the best battery for every other Electro character too.
Yeah. There's only technically one better battery than Raiden, but don't use that battery. You can, but don't. Unless you just don't. The only time you use the battery I'm about to say is if you don't have the Raiden. But yeah, she is exactly what he just said.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot. I've been farming since 1.4, y'all not on my level. Oh, well, sucks to suck, doesn't it? I have a question.
Oh, you talking about Hifumi? Oh, yeah.
I have a question on the second account. I'm gonna get Ball, and my team is Jane, Bent, Summer, and Supers. My Jane is busted. This sounds kind of like a hyper carry Raiden team, but I'm not sure. With who has the 4 doesn't set? Honestly, Gene or Sucrose, Raiden in the hyper carry team doesn't really care about elemental mastery. So, I mean, whichever one want to use. I mean, I was like, I don't know, which one do you want to use? Like, just dump out either Sucrose or Gene because you already have 1 essence. But that Anemo character has
you only
to
need
have a 4-piece essence set.
Yeah, you only need 1 VV character per team.
Oh, 4 VV Sucrose. Yeah, then dump out Gene then. You don't need Gene. You already have Bennett for healing as well. So Loki said, should I put the Oathsworn Eye on Kokomi in the fort? No, I don't recommend it. It gives attack. Kokomi does not scale on attack, and it gives ER, but frankly, might be better off just running her as HP healing bonus.
I swear to God, I was going to put this on Kokomi just because it matches. That's probably why they were asking.
It looks good.
Yeah,
but
that's probably why they
works better for Miko.
Yeah, it's terrible. If I get Kokomi, I might use that on Kokomi just because it gives the energy recharge. But no, what he's saying is right though. Like what he's saying, like performance wise, it's like trust everything this guy is saying. You guys, okay? Like what I do is I just do for fun. But this is the guy you wanna ask when it comes to okay, well I need a stronger account. This is the guy you want to talk to. Does that make sense? There goes my screensaver again. Hold on.
Should I refine my wit sets? Yeah. You should.
Sounds good, Jack.
Wits are very, very strong. Like, they are very strong. Yes, it's me. I am Burger.
Yes, this is Burger. What's happening to money?
I don't know what happened to the thing.
And what's happening, Jack?
Sorry about
that.
I think the stream ended. But I can still talk. But yeah, so with the refinements, I highly recommend. I'm gonna join later. He's not in the Discord call, so I don't know. Yes. Well,
yeah. No, we're in outer space right now.
I have it on Mona just because don't know if it's really worth it or not. Wit 6 is... Wait, no, hold on. Brandon, are you talking about the Oathsworn Eye or are you talking about the Wit 6? Oh, who's a good one? Good question. It's not really that good of a weapon. It's, I'd slap it on Miko, maybe, and that's if you don't have any other choice.
You talking about the Oathsworn Eye? Was that the question?
I think if he's talking about the Oathsworn Eye...
Hold on, let me pull this up. So, I have a question. Second, I'm gonna get ball on my team. Nah. Yeah, I don't know which one they're talking about. So the Wit Sith, I feel like 8 seconds, is the best weapon because it gives a lot of damage. For 10 seconds of the 30 seconds, it can be the strongest, like one of the strongest weapons, if not the strongest weapon in the game. Using on Yanfei currently. Is Yanfei a good character? Yes.
Oh, Oathsworn. I haven't one. I mean,
Yanfei is a great character. Not so much a battery.
I don't know. I don't think it's really that good of a weapon. I mean, like, I'd still say use Wit Sith and then get for ER Sands or something. The Wit Sith, I feel like 8 seconds is the best damage because it gives a lot. Yeah, it gives. Well, here's the thing. The Wit Sith is if you want to, like, nuke or if you have no 5-star catalyst. But the 5-star catalyst buff is almost always up. So you're going to have 100% uptime on your buffs.
Yeah.
But for the Wit Sith, right, there's a 30 second. Every 30 seconds you can get one buff, but that buff only lasts 10 seconds. So for the other 20 seconds, like for 10 seconds, you're doing a lot of damage, yes. But then for the next 20 seconds, you're going to be doing some really subpar, like 60% damage of your 5-star catalyst. Yanfei is a car mage. Car mage? I'm assuming character, but yeah, Yanfei's a pretty good character. The battery, she does not grow the battery. She needs a battery for that's really like Bennett. Bennett's a really good character.
Yeah. Bennett is a great battery, by the way. So anytime we're talking about pyro characters, like Bennett and Xiangling are typically going to be your best batteries. Until you get into somebody like Raiden Shogun or something. So if you want to run Yanfei, I don't know where she's at, but if you want to run Yanfei, then yeah, you want to take a Bennett or Xiangling to at least give her some energy. Either use the Wit Sith or Favonius, probably.
And 4-piece Crimson Witch, same as D-Luke and Hutal and basically every other pyro DPS. 4-piece Crimson Witch is the best one.
Oh, you guys talking?
Yeah. Rosacea, I still have Conundrum. I have the 4-piece Wondrous Troops. Oh, actually, that reminds me. 4-piece Wondrous Troop is also really good if you want to, if it gives elements. Actually, like, you know what? They're actually really, really close. And honestly, whichever subsets are better. With a Pyro Goblet, attack, or Elemental Mastery Sands, and a Crit Circlet. So, 4 Crimson or 4 Crit. Damage of attacks if Shimano is better or Crimson Witch. If you're only doing charge attacks, then Shimano will beat Crimson Witch, but you're going to lose your burst. And I do like using her burst.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, charge attacks only, then Shimano are misses.
Yeah, but that's if you're doing that only. But you're going to be missing a huge portion of her passive. Is that what you were saying?
Oh no, you're not missing any part of her passive. It's just that.
Are you talking about? You guys talking about Yanfei, right?
Oh no. What's his name? Arden was asking about Hotel.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna shut up. I'll let you do your thing. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. Continue.
And so attack percent. Either attack percent or Elemental Mastery Sands, like the middle slot, the third artifact. For Goblet, she should always have pyro damage bonus. Like, there's no other option. Even attack percent. Well, I mean, attack percent's like a crit, so stick you don't have. That her crits are good. Like, a greater crit damage, she does not suffer from diminished returns to crit damage, so she should always have a crit weapon.
Hey, your mic started cutting out there for a second. You want to repeat that last part?
Alright, so Yanfei, you want a crit. Oh, attack. Oh yeah, then you have crit circlet, yeah, sure. If it's attack percent, then you should probably run a crit rate circlet because you're not going to crit rate. It's Luna, Verti, and DMF.
So what talent? So real quick, so Rose said, what talent should I level up for Yanfei? The pre-evolution of Yaimiko. Facts. But yeah,
probably her normal attack is for the most part followed by, the other two. You're not actually sure which one increases. You have the 2 talents.
Hey, give me one sec.
Give
me 1 sec. I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna jump out and then jump back in because you're kind of breaking up a little bit. Okay. Okay, give me 1 sec. Yes, we're in a super secret Discord. I'm joking, y'all. All right. Hello?
Hello?
All right, cool. Yeah, you're good. So the next question is, so what's the stream about? It's just a Q&A. You just ask any questions you have. We got Burger on the line. So he's going to be able to, we got Burger on the line, okay? So the super duper knowledgeable guy in that guy. So any questions you have that might be, no matter how technical they are, this guy is, from my impression at least, is kind of like an encyclopedia for Genshin Impact, which is a blessing to DWP for real. So take this opportunity. If you have any questions about your builds or strategies, now's the time. You know what I mean?
See if I missed any questions. And yes, it will take a long time to get a good artifact on another artifact set, so you're fine running 4 troop if you don't have Crimson Witch. You're basically the same anyways. Freeze IAI is Mona, Venti, and Diona. Yeah, that's basically just Morgana with an Igo variant.
Here's one from SMT fan. How does the Raiden, Beto, Kazuha, Xingqiu team want to do rotations? I heard Raiden and Beto don't work well together. It's just that Beto can't use. Yeah, it's just that.
During,
no, go ahead.
Okay, so Beta's burst, right? It triggers when the active character on the field does normal attacks. But the problem with Raiden is that when she's in her burst form, her attacks count as burst damage and they do not count as normal attack damage. So, in this scenario, you're not actually going to run Beto and Beto's burst during Raiden's burst. You're going to use Raiden as a battery for Beto and use either Kazuha or Beto as the on-field, and you're going to just keep swirling with Beto's burst and Xingqiu or the chaser, and then Raiden, battery, Beto.
I actually have a question. I actually
burst at the same time.
I actually have a question on top of that. So, which one in that scenario, which one technically would be stronger, Beto or the Raiden? Because Beto, with all the swirls and all the things, and she's on the field with Baiden's passive, right? Not passive, but Baiden's skill active. Would her DPS output be higher than the Raiden Shogun in her burst?
Honestly, it comes down to how well you can build. I mean, both of them run 4 emblem, and frankly, Raiden's not the DPS here. She's merely just a battery for Beto, because Beto's burst with Xingqiu will be doing most of the damage, and then Kazuha will be swirling Electro to buff Beto.
Yeah, so it just really depends on which one just has the higher DPS output out of the two.
Oh,
and then you would just choose that.
Beto's the DPS here.
Well, she would be the DPS, but that's under the circumstances that person's Beto is stronger than their Shogun, right?
Actually, but like here's the thing though, her burst, Raiden's burst is only here as her skill and burst here are only here battery Beto. So
gotcha.
Beto will apply that Electro over a very, very long period of time, but Raiden, right, she just has a 6-second window to get energy, and then she pops back out. Ayaka, Mona, Venti, Diona for sort of Morgana, Ayaka variant team. Is there artifacts on my end? I should change. I mean, like, what's your UID? I think you can look up your account, and I'll see. I'll try to review it.
Yeah, and I got to turn off my screensaver too. So I'll do this. I'm gonna turn my screensaver off. If you guys want, you guys can drop a UID. I'm gonna set this mic right next to this so they can hear you. Okay, but you guys just keep it going. Keep it going. I'm just stepping away for 2 seconds. All right, they can
hear me. I'm not sure.
They can hear you.
I'm going to, yeah. Okay. So, F20 characters. Oh, that's yeah. I don't think you should do that. You should focus on one character, get them to where you want them to get to, because if you focus on too many characters at the same time, instead of getting one character to where you want them, you're going to have no characters where you want them at all. And I'd rather have one than none. No, not even 4, just one at a time. Take it slow. I've Ganyu on my friend's account. She's low AR, so she can't farm artifacts properly. What set do you have for Ganyu? I don't use Hydro, so that's if you're low AR, if you're under 45, just don't farm artifacts at all. Like, you're better off upgrading your weapons, your talents, farming bosses, all that stuff until you reach AR 45, and then only then will I recommend that you start farming artifacts, because you're basically wasting resin before AR 45. I have Xiao, it does PP damage, but again I have 25 resistance. Yeah, Xiao's new set. No, there's no such thing as too much attack. Because the thing with Child is
Shut up, Jack.
What, did I say Child? Oh my god, I meant Xiao. Xiao, his burst, right, gives him a lot of damage bonus. So actually his Animo and his attack are actually roughly dead even right now. To the point where like attack is worth more than Animo damage bonus, because there's just so much damage bonus on his burst. So no, it's not his new set's not bad because it gives too much attack. There's it's very beneficial. He's getting like a 10 to 11% damage bonus, increase the damage over his current best in slot, which is 2-piece Shiminawa, 2-piece Gladiators. Okay, I'll put my UID. Okay, Amber 1. Okay, Lot Miki for a burst made Child team confidence 2 Hydro or 2.
For team. Oh, for a Child.
whichever one has better substats, honestly, because both of them will end up evening out roughly the same. Burger, when can I thank you? No, thank you.
Yeah,
I would
this
not
is.
like to eat.
Yeah, I kind of want to piggyback on that because when you start getting to the point where, like, let's take this noblesse set, right? When you start getting to the point where you're dealing with noblesse versus like another set, where's Bennett, right? You got to remember that on the noblesse set, that 20% that it's giving you is not like 20% of your resulting damage. It's 20% tacked on top of whatever that number is, right? So if I'm hitting for 466, that's 20% is not. It's doing something, yes, but it's not doing as much as you think it's gonna do, right? So what he's saying is if you have substats that outweigh just scaling that, then yeah, just take the one with the better substats. I'm not farming what artifact set is good for. Then hold on.
Let me see. Okay, so basically, let me explain. Arton. So basically, in a full rotation, right, with a child team, 4 hide is going to make your normals and charge on child much stronger, but the noblesse is going to make that one big burst vaporize stronger. So honestly, at the end of the day, when you finish your entire combo, 4 hide, it's gonna, if you have equal subsets, 4 hide will pull out slightly more, but honestly, if you have better substats, it doesn't really matter. Oh, Vivian's online. Oh.
I did go through.
You want to farm artifacts below 45, only use the original resin, no fragile. Okay, yeah, that's true. Honestly, no, I don't even recommend doing that at all. I just recommend talents, bosses, and weapons. That's it. Yeah, no, the UID didn't go through. Brain fried.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Rose. Oh, wait, Rose, hold on. You want me to look up your UID? Is that what's happening? Because that's our priority for this stream is you know, we're doing a lot of questions. I can help people in between, but if we have to look at an account, I have to look at that account. Just to throw that out there. But yes, I can help people. But just know, you guys, if I have to pull an account to get a question answered, that's our focus today, okay? But yeah, so Rose, did we need to pull your account? Battery is low. No worries for Woku. We appreciate you stopping by and great questions. Great questions, okay? I want to do this more often, hence the title of the stream is, you know, number 1. Might have a number 2 sometime soon. Woo! Sound good? So yeah, I was asking you to see if my Yanfei artifacts were okay. Gotcha. Okay. So Rose made it over. Yep, Rose made it on my friends list. Okay, so, and we're looking at Yanfei's, right? All right, so here's their Yanfei. You just got to tell me where to go, okay? Yeah. So just go straight to the artifacts, or do you want to look at the ratio?
Let me check the ratio.
Okay. Oh yeah, you can see it.
It's 48. Ooh, that's great. It's a little. Yeah. A little longer.
They're probably running a crit damage circlet, depending on the weapon. Oh, or maybe. Yeah, the crit rate is kind of low. Let's go on ahead and check these out.
On the Witsith, yeah, if you're on the Witsith, I mean, I would say crit rate circlet. You don't need that much crit damage because you're not even at 50% crit rate, so you're not going to crit in the first place.
Oh, let me pull it again. All right, so let's see what's going on. So they have a low crit rate. Their crit damage is pretty good, in my personal opinion. So what we're looking at is, that's a great artifact. Okay. I think I see what's going on. Dang, Element of Mastery, nice. Oh, you do have a crit rate circlet. Okay, not gonna hold you on that one.
What?
They do have a crit rate.
Wait, no, are
circlet.
they running it now, or are they running crit damage?
No, they're running crit rate. They just got some cracked crit damage substats. Ah, that's the culprit. So it's your flower. You got to reroll your flower. Yeah.
Wait, why is it +4?
Well, either way, they need crit rate on it.
Yeah.
It's got HP and defense. The energy recharge, fine, but I mean, if at bare minimum, if it had elemental mastery or attack, that's bare minimum. But their crit rate is too low for them to not want that as a substat. And that crit, yeah.
I don't know.
Unless you get like 40 crit damage on it, which is not going to happen starting at 5.4. But yeah. Yeah, you want more crit rate. Yeah. If you got 10 crit rate on here, you will be pushing 60%, which is the like bare minimum. But actually, why am I answering this? You need to be looking at this. So what do you recommend? What's going on, the money?
You need a lot more crit rate. That's really painful. Yeah. Bad ratio, my Xingqiu, bad ratio with that. Yeah, but Xingqiu, I don't know. I don't really care about Xingqiu's personal damage. I'm just using him to pay price.
Oh, we talking about Xingqiu. Hold on. Wait till hold on. Now, hold on now, cuz. Now, but I ain't all the way bad now. I do got a 90 R5, but that's on GT. Yeah, I could be doing a lot better, though. Yeah, these are, I mean, they're okay. I would like a better one of those. But I'll take the crit rate. That one needs to be rerolled. Oh, no, that one's fine. Yeah, which one? No. I think that one. I don't know. But Xingqiu, yeah, we cool. And we got our 249, though, cuz. What you talking about, cuz? I'm messing with you. I'm just messing with you. All right. What should I do?
No, that's not true. Crit damage.
Crit damage circlets are usually really bad because crit rate goes up less than crit damage. Crit rate main stat circlets are better than crit damage main stat circlets. Not necessarily. Do you want me to answer that, or you got it?
No. So the crit damage circlets, the crit rate substats are half as high as a crit rate circlet. Crit damage substats,
So I'll kind of sum it up like this. The reason why crit rate is half, like you get half the value of crit damage, I'll show you this. So you're gonna see a 62%, and then you'll see a 31.1% for crit rate, right? Now the reason for that is because crit rate is twice as valuable. So for balancing reasons, they only allow crit rate to scale half as much as crit damage. At that point, you could say it's more important, right? But if you're in a situation where your crit rate is super high, like let's say I had this scenario, right? If I had this scenario, then at that point you would definitely not run a crit rate circlet. You would run crit damage because now you're a little too high. Like you're kind of way too high. You're overcritting. Like you're already beyond the point of taking your crits to the bank. Whereas your damage per second, keep in mind it's a damage per second situation. So when you hit an enemy 1,000 times over, like let's say 1 minute, your damage output would actually be much higher if you just balance out your crit ratio to where you're still getting consistent crits, but the damage of those crits are a lot higher. And that's where crit damage circlets kind of come into play. Does that make sense? I hope that helps.
Technically, this is all the money said. I don't have a single crit rate weapon, but for me, I don't have a single crit damage weapon. That's all my weapons.
Oh, since I'm free to play, most free to play weapons that are decent for hyper carries have crit damage main stats. Yeah, at that point, yeah, you would run crit damage. Yeah, if you're rocking a crit like damage weapon, regardless of what it like Witsith, if you're running a Witsith, then obviously you would run crit rate. It's finding that happy like medium in between the two to make sure that your ratio is, because your ratio is kind of all that matters. You know what I mean? Like just making, not all that matters, but your ratio, like it does matter though. Like you don't want to be too high in crit damage, and you kind of can never really be too high in crit damage unless your attack is super low, right? Like if your attack is super low, like they were having a conversation in Discord earlier about Ayaka's attack being really low, right? So in a situation, right? So in a situation like that, then you would give more attack and then kind of maybe not worry so much as far as crit damage substats and stuff like that. But the rule of thumb is you're not gonna crit. Your crit damage doesn't matter until you get crit rate, but your crit rate doesn't matter if your crit damage is if you're not getting anything from it, right? So it's finding a good balance between the two to make sure you're getting the most optimal outputs given the inventory that you have. That's all that is. But neither one is necessarily better than the other one. Okay, I can't say that. That's all I want. That's all I want to speak on. Again, I sent you a friend request, but like oh yeah, no, I know, when you just, can't accept friend requests, when you could just go down and just hit
I
X and
maxed out
like,
our friends. I can't accept people.
yeah, you just go down and hit X. I'm purposely denying your friendship. I'm doing that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you, bro. Hey, if you got PSN, no, I got you. If you got PSN, I got you.
Yen Star.
Can you check my
I would
copium,
say
Yamiko?
Yanfei.
Say it again. Hold on,
Yeah, Yanfei. For M, I would say Yanfei. Well, the money has not much money is on C2 dependent and that's C2 going to take it. That's
I feel like I disrupted the chat. I'm gonna go silent for a little bit. But yo, you keep going, brother.
I guess you could run the flute on C2, I guess, but now you really need a lot of ER to make up for that. Check my Copion Yamito. Well, I don't remember what Arton's UID was, if they ever gave it.
They did. I'm trying to remember what was. It Art? Was it SO?
Arton.
Was it SOS? What's going on, Applejacks? Having 181.
Yeah, it's 181. It's not a lot. No, not for St. Charlie. St. Chu has a lot of. St. Chu has a very, very high cost burst. That's the wrong option. But
Hold on, you guys going there? I'm gonna pull on the account real quick. What's his name? The money. I got you in just a second. I'm gonna pull. Who's that? I'm gonna pull Arden's real quick, and then we're gonna take a look right at yours, brother. I got you. Just hang on tight. What was that? 619 461 057. The friend request? It's just I literally can't. I can't take them. Like they're weird. So I'm looking at Yamiko, right? Okay, so Yamiko, we have whoa.
That's for my life. Oh. Nah, that's a. What just happened? Bro, you see it?
No, I'm not. Yeah, no, I saw. Yeah, you talking about her Widsith, right? I was just sitting there.
Yeah. I'm a 3 Widsith. What was her crit ratio?
It's not bad actually. I feel like it probably. I mean, obviously it could push more crit damage, but I wonder what they're running. Is this a crit rate circlet? Thought so. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. That ratio. I don't know. Like with a crit damage weapon, it should be a lot higher.
Yeah. And then I'll kind of show why. I mean, for now, it's not bad for now, but yeah, you can definitely
show Vivian's Yamiko.
Wait. Why is Bloodstained on here?
I don't know what this Miko is doing.
Hold on. So yeah, so that one definitely needs to. This one you can reroll. That should be the attack is really high, but that one should be an easy reroll.
Miko is not really an attack diminishing return. Miko is not really a crit damage diminishing returns character. She still needs crit more than that.
Yeah. That one you can just.
Crit damage. It's on set. No, it's on set. Keep it. Oh,
they're being substat carried. Yeah. I mean, either way, I would still. Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, this Bloodstain's doing nothing for you. So. I mean, I know why they have it on. Like, I know why, right? Now, hopefully, at some point, you can get a crit damage circlet with crit rate on it. And then, if you do that... Jesus Christ, that is a... Yeah, see, it's just the wrong set. You're gonna be keeping that. That one needs to be re-rolled. Start with your flower, right? After you're done with the
Yeah, right
flower,
with the bloodstained, just in general. And all you need really, actually, no, is just one more gladiator, so you can swap that bloodstained set bonus for the gladiator set bonus.
yeah, you can switch. Yeah, you're talking about the timepiece, right?
Either either the feather, or
Well, because
preferably either the sands.
the feather has
You know what?
17 crit damage, and it's a
That thing's not really that good. That thing's like barely 20.
yeah. I mean, but it's 6% crit rate versus 7% crit rate, and then 17 crit damage versus 8 crit damage.
Yeah, so the sands is barely 20, but the feather is nearly 30.
Yeah, so they would switch out the sands, right? I mean, whichever one comes first, yeah, but yeah, if they just got one, yeah, so they would just replace. Really, it's just two artifacts. You would replace your flower with an electro flower or gladiator, whatever. But as long as you only need one gladiator and one thunder and fury, and the pieces that need to be replaced is the flower and the timepiece or the feather. I'm voting for the timepiece because 17 crit damage is harder to get than 7 crit damage, and then that should at least get you started.
That's a 3 rolls into crit damage and 2 rolls into crit rate on the feather, and that's 1 roll into crit damage and 2 rolls. So basically, the feather has 2 more crit damage rolls than the Zans.
Nah, that might be a base 7.8, bro.
I know it is a base 7.8.
Oh yeah.
The thing is like the number of rolls.
Yeah,
it began at 7.8 and it's still at 7.8, so that means it didn't roll into crit damage a single time.
Yeah, it didn't even hit crit damage. It hit crit rate twice, or once.
No, once.
Yeah, it hit it once. Yeah, but it only hit. It didn't even touch crit damage. And this one hit crit damage what 3 times is what you said? Okay. And then they said Zing Cho. Oh, okay. He's 77. I thought it said 17. I was gonna be like, what? Level him up before we even look at him. All right, go ahead. What do you see? Where do you want me to go?
Well, that ER, it's too. What is his stance? Is he running for emblem stance? That ER stance?
Yeah, they're running attack stance.
Yeah, I don't know. What? Oh no, boss. What is this going on? Why is there so much HP on that thing? What? This entire thing keeps kind of. I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay, so hold on. So why no bless, if you don't mind me asking? And then I'll kind of give you my, I guess, counter to that, I guess. But why no bless?
Where are no bless? I don't understand why they're in no bless.
Well, no bless was here before the emblem set. That was kind of like his thing before.
I know, but like the emblem set has been here for 7-8 months.
Yeah, no, I'm just, just trying to, give him something to fall back on.
No bless is not terrible. It's just that it's not good for this specific character.
Yeah. So, okay, hold on. So first off, So what are you looking for on a Xingqiu? Let me ask you that.
A shit ton of ER. I mean, a lot of ER.
That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, it's just a sack sword and then a bunch of energy recharge.
A lot of ER.
Yeah. Like that's pretty much all you're looking for. So I'll show you a Xing. Well, let me finish looking at the Xingqiu and come up with a plan of attack, right? So if we're looking at the Xingqiu, I'm gonna vote for either a ton of ER and crit rate, or crit damage crit rate. And then for here, it's going to be pretty much the same thing. Crit rate and a ton of ER, right? Same thing here. Crit rate, ton of ER. But in this case, you're going to run an ER Sans. Look at your godly Ning Wong. Look at it in a second. Not going to hold you. You might be stuck with it. So many people have a Noblesse Goblet that is Hydro. I feel like everyone has this artifact. Like I have that
I don't
artifact.
have a single noblesse goblet. I have never had one because I just don't get hydro goblets.
You get one from leveling, bro. Remember that? Leveling up your AR.
Oh, not hydro.
Oh, you didn't get Hydro? Okay, yeah. So many people got Hydro on that thing. And then crit rate. So that's a good. So this is a good circlet. So that might end up being your flex piece, right? And at that point, that might be why they're running the Noblesse set. Because their circlet is like it is a good circlet. Like I don't want to let that go. Like okay, I get it. I totally get it. And then this one right
Worst
here
case
is probably
scenario,
what's
they
pushing them
run
towards it.
split HOD, split noblesse.
Say it again.
Prior to the release of Emblem, Scene 2 ran
He ran Hydro
split
Noblesse.
HOD, split noblesse.
Yeah, he ran split. Yeah, he ran 2 and 2. He ran Hydro Noblesse.
Yeah, that was previously his business slot, but Emblem came out and completely made that irrelevant.
Yeah. You get it as you rank up your AR, M. Okay, so let me show you what my goal for you would be for your Xingqiu. 2.6, I think it's going to be fantastic.
Oh yeah, can you check Vivian's Miko in your recents? That one is the best Miko that I have on my account.
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up here in 2 seconds. So you're going to want your crit rate, crit damage. You're going to want your crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, crit damage. That's really all you want across the whole thing. And then as far as his stats, you're going to want ER, Hydro, and crit rate, right? Now, of course, the Sack Sword, that's going to give you additional ER. Even if I give him the R5 or just a level 80, it doesn't matter. 80, 90, whatever. But you want your ER to be extremely high. Like extremely, extremely high, right? And then the money is next, though. I was going to pull his up. But you're pulling yours as an example. No, Vivian's is one of his accounts. That's how that was. But yeah, so you're looking for a really high ER. The higher your ER, the better on the Xingqiu. Any one of those like national teams, like national characters, like Xiangling, Xingqiu, Bennett, like you want a lot of ER. You kind of want to resolve that first. Because in your rotation, you don't want to be put in a situation where you are not able to hit your burst. You'll lose a lot of DPS by doing that. And you are free now, Burger. Perfect. Okay, so you were showing somebody the Vivian for something or something.
Yeah.
Okay, and then after this, I do have to pull Money's account. He's being really patient. Okay.
Next.
And then where's Viv, right? And then who? Yai Miko. Yai Miko, right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Miko.
Okay. Yeah. You can see the Discord too, right? It's still streaming in Discord, right? Okay.
It's not streaming in Discord. I'm fixing it up to stream.
Hold on, let me fix it. Yeah, because I'm like, you seem a little delayed, but. Oh, it's not. Okay. That's where the delay was coming from. All right, there we go. Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, perfect. All right, cool.
Yeah. So this Miko could be a lot better, but frankly, I don't have the artifact to upgrade this Miko. So, yeah, this is basically what we should be aiming for with the with Sith. Obviously, you're going to have less crit damage than your Kagura, so you're going to be aiming for about 68 to 240, 70 to 240, basically.
Yeah, it'd be 240, yeah, because it's only what 10, 11% lower. Something like that. And then as far as the main stats on them, you're going to be going attack, electro, and then your crit balance. In this case, because it's with Sith. Well, either way it goes, on her, you want to try to run crit damage. But in order to run crit damage, you're going to need to make sure that you're getting a lot of crit rate substats from your artifacts. So in this case, as you can see, just from artifacts, he's getting 44 crit rate, and that's what's allowing him to put a crit damage circlet on, because he did put some type of priority on having crit rate on his artifacts. Right, so as you can see, there's 5.8, then 3.9. Okay, I get it. But then we got 17.5 right there, and then we got 10 right there, right? So by making that at least a little bit of priority, that's going to keep him in that like upper region of the 60s. So once that's resolved at that point, yeah, you can comfortably put on a crit damage circlet. Boom. The money! Where is the money? Because he's been waiting patiently. Like an AIDS test. What's the result? Not positive. Who's the best? Pac, Nas, and Big. Where's Mary's BF?
I don't.
Hey, can you drop your UID for me, brother? I don't think it's in here.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not in there. Can you see how my EULA is coming along? Yeah, I'm gonna be having Burger take a peek at it. It's just I don't know if you were busy at the time. That's why I went ahead and kind of piggybacked on it.
I don't see this. There's no mirrors.
I don't see any Mary's boyfriend. Yeah. Yeah, can you drop your UID for me? The money. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
630-613-901.
Say that again.
630.
Yep.
613-908. 613-908.
908. Got it. All right, for sure. There it goes. All right, perfect. I'm gonna hit X just to be on the safe side. All right, cool. And then we were looking at got defense from that crit rate. Xing Cho. All right. Booyaka Shawagwan. All right. So what are you?
Oh, it's the one with the blue.
Zhao and Xing Cho. Okay. Let's start with Zhao. Okay. So you are the driver here, Burger. What am I looking at first?
Check the ratio, then the weapon.
Say it again.
Weapon, ratio and talent. Well, that's fine.
Okay. There's a ratio.
684.
Just checking for
I
animal.
prefer that rate to be a bit higher.
Okay. No animal. And then talents.
Wait a minute, they're running an attack goblet.
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then there's
Frankly, I mean, I think if they're running, the only reason they should be an attack goblet.
All right. So what do you want to? So did you want to go to artifacts now?
Yeah, just check, check that. Yeah, just check the main 5 artifacts. I mean, like,
Just kind of go through them is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. So here is the flower. Jesus Christ. Here is the feather.
A lot of HP.
Is it? 717. Yeah. Here is the timepiece. It's a good timepiece.
It's 3.
And then here is the goblet.
Yeah, but that's just the attack. That's really just
Yeah, you cut. Yeah, you're cutting that again. Hold on. Boom. Boom. All right, cool. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think you might be falling away from your mic, but it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, just wait until the usage drops in.
And then here is the circlet. Okay, that's kind of a godlike circlet. I ain't gonna cap.
Iridescent too.
And it's viridescent, yep. Like, hold on now. Can you get a little bit closer to your mic? Is that okay, Burger? Hello? Yeah, you're. Yeah, I
Voice
can't.
sen-
Yeah,
lower the voice sensitivity. Is it better now?
yeah. It's just you might be a little far from your. Do you got your earpods on?
Yeah. I have to. What is
Yeah. See them AirPods? Nah, they be lying, bro. Yeah,
Okay.
I used to be affiliated with Apple. Let me put it that way. And yeah, it'd be some cap in there sometimes. I have all Apple products. They're fantastic, but sometimes it'd be marketing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'd be marketing. So yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty good. Can you check his talents?
Check his talents. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
he's talking in
okay.
the chat, by the way.
Um, yeah, I would I'll level that first. First and normal. Scale you can basically ignore. Nobody really like scale. It's meh, little bit of extra damage, but the main priority is the skill and the burst. Oh my god, I mean the normals and the burst.
The normals in the burst. Okay.
Yeah.
So what? So Zhao gonna be crowned in 2 days. I feel you, bruh. So much respect for you. Okay. So what do you think we can improve on? Looking at this Zhao.
The lobby said that they're going to farm the new set, I think, right?
You talking about the new set that drops?
Yeah, they said new animal runs new domain. Yeah, okay, so I mean, all I could say is really stay fragile and then just wait till the new set comes out and hope for the best, I guess.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
so which
I know what else you can do besides hope for the best.
my question would be: are there any
Mm-hmm.
outliers that you're looking at on this Zhao? Because we got to do Zing Show after this.
Well, I mean, like
What are the
Rebellion
outliers?
is a piece set, so basically all of these artifacts are getting dumped.
You said all of the artifacts are getting dumped?
Yeah, Vermilion's a per piece set. You're gonna have to dump all 5 of these.
No. I'm just talking about substats. Just so he knows what he's looking for.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this
Like
feather,
regardless
the
of the set,
iridescent one,
what
that's
stats
a
are?
lot of flat HP. You're looking, so for Shao, because the new attack set is a lot of attack,
He said, "No, they ain't." He's like, "Nope, we ain't dumping none of this." But let's say he wants to just
no,
stick,
I didn't mean dispose of them. I just meant get them off Shao.
yeah, just get him off Yao. But what we're looking at, right? What would need a
Preferably not
reroll?
flat HP and not flat defense. So you want basically prioritize crit rate, like crit rate over anything. I'd rather have an 80-180 than like a 50-240.
For which character?
So because if you don't crit on Chao, like it's really painful. So I'd rather see a high crit rate and then like a modest crit damage.
Okay, so he's at 60. So what you're looking for? Okay, so I'm gonna try and translate what I'm hearing, right? So my plan of attack at this point would be try to re-roll this and get at least 10% crit rate on here. Oh, okay, that's fine. Actually, it's
But
better.
yeah,
It's better if I'm here anyway.
prioritize crit rate.
Prioritize
Keep
crit rate.
damage circle out.
Yeah. So your feather. I should have copied that UID. Let me pull that up one more time.
60. Oh, it's already there.
Yeah. No, I got you. I got him. I got him. I got you, cuz. I got you, cuz. All right. So
Yeah, that crit rate circlet with a crit rate priority. Yeah.
well, because what's he running? Crit rate, right? On the circlet.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's running crit rate. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
So
But he has a lot of with his low crit rate on his artifact.
yeah, so he would re-roll the feather for more crit rate, right?
Yeah.
This one, what's his
I mean,
goblet?
it's
Yeah,
roughly,
and then your
it's less than 30, so I mean, he's still replaceable.
It's replaceable, but not more than
Yeah,
his goblet.
28.
Not more than the goblet though.
Yeah, the goblet is the one piece that basically you can fodder this. I would fodder this.
Yeah, this
This thing has 82 flat attack.
Yeah, that goblet is hurting. This is what's hurting him.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah, this
very
circlet
painful.
is saving them. Yeah,
Circlet
that
is pretty
circlet and that
great.
flower is kind of saving them. But that goblet is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, on the so okay, so let's go on to Zing. He said, "I'm for sure having a circlet be the off piece." He probably talking about Yaimiko. All right, so point of view kicked out that part. All right, so Zing Cho, what we doing?
And I saw that flip earlier, and I am very concerned. But let's check his ER and
Say what?
his stats. Ooh, that crit rate. Yeah. And his ER. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll
Uh,
check. What's the weapon? The flute. That's why. So we got 181.
the
They
ER is a little bit low. The crit rate's a bit low, and I don't know what happened to Hydro damage.
yeah, switching is annoying. And then he's not scaling Hydro.
He doesn't have a Hydro Goblet, and he doesn't have a lot of crit rate.
I'm pretty sure you're seeing what I'm seeing, right?
Yeah.
It's three stats that you're seeing right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are those three stats?
Crit rate, ER, and Hydro.
Crit rate, ER, and Hydro. There you go. So, and he said, hold on, I have the Hydro Goblet, but it's not emblem. Okay. And I have no emblem flower, so I use Shiminawa. Gotcha.
Is the Shimonella good enough to be enough?
Okay, so let's see.
It's pretty decent. That's me on it, but
Okay.
I don't know if it's really like honestly, I'd rather just see like a not that great emblem flower, but then run hydro, and then circlet. If it's circlet, great.
That's why he's using it, because it's got 20 crit damage. That's why he's using attack instead of Hydro. Hello?
That, I, that's a lot of defense.
Man, I know them
That,
new iPhones don't got headphone jacks, but them AirPods is disrespecting you right now, bro.
there are 3 defense rolls on that goblet.
Three defense? No, there's two defense rolls.
No, 2 flat defense, 1 defense percent.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
And
thinking like,
then
no.
circlet. What's the circlet?
Circlet is it's not bad.
Yeah, it's crit rate.
Which,
Moderate crit damage. I don't know. That's a lot of flat attack, but it is what it is. How's the feather? Does it have a lot of crit rate?
what's the feather? Let's take a peek. Oh,
Mm, yeah, that can be replaced. HP percent and like that's 2 crit damage rolls, but you have no crit rate on it. And it doesn't matter how much crit damage you have if your crit rate is too low to support it.
yeah. It's like having a Mercedes with no gasoline in the tank. It's nice and it's gonna get all the ladies. You're gonna be pulling up to the club looking nice, but you can't get to the club because you ain't got no gas. Gas being your crit rate, right? So I will say this, all due respect, it's fine. It's not a bad looking Zing show from a general free to play perspective, but when we start going for that next tier, at that point, yeah, that's. I know you don't have a set. Now, keep in mind, Burger, he doesn't. I don't believe, if I remember correctly, he
Yeah,
doesn't have a
doesn't have
sack
a
sword.
sack sword.
Yeah, he doesn't have a sack sword. So he's got to do with what he got, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
so if he doesn't have a sack sword, would you recommend? Because I'm thinking an ER weapon, but what's your thoughts on his weapon?
I don't know. I mean, like he said, he put the Favonius on Bennett, so like worst case scenario, like there's nothing he can do. Keep the foot on.
Nothing he could do. He got to rock with it.
Yeah, just accept what it is.
It is what it is. Okay, and then at that point we just keep our fingers crossed for
A sack sword.
for a sack sword at some point. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Like,
so he said there's always the harp. Nah, don't do Harbinger of Dawn.
no, but the thing with the Harbinger Dawn, right, is that, like, even if things you off field, like, oh god, you accidentally got hit one time, and now you're not 90%.
Yeah, you lose the whole Harbinger of Dawn off one hit. And he's not like an iframe goat either. He's not one of them you can't hit me type of characters. Like he's gonna get hit at some point.
He's also not that tanky either.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap, man. Mine kind of is though. I don't know why, man. Why? I don't know. Mine be kind of living though. I don't know. I'm gonna shut
Would
up.
it happen to be, like, 10 defense rolls?
That's probably what it is. All right. All right. So, so yeah, man. Just keep grinding, man. Just that's all I can tell you. Just keep grinding. The circlet is fine. What's? You said check Toma. Okay, we're going ahead and check out Toma. And then I want
swords, and it needs Favonius, since you need Sec, not the other way around.
to let me preface it with this too. I want to make sure that you guys understand that we're spending a lot of time on people's accounts, but this is information that all you guys can benefit from, right? So, if you do want your account pulled, we'll look at your account. That's not a problem. But when we pull anybody's accounts, there's going to be information you could pull back or pull out of us looking at someone else's account. You know what I mean? So, it's a learning experience. And we got Burger here. So I'm actually going to shut up and just let you talk now because I'm going to go have a cigarette. So, but
I think the money said that Toma was his placeholder for Kazuha.
Was his placeholder for who?
Kazuha.
He's a placeholder for Kazuha?
Yeah, I think so. But the thing is, judging from that that's pretty low. Like, that's a really low EM.
That is kind of low. Oh, wait. Mm.
Is that an EM Sans?
Is it an EM Sans? No, I'm pretty sure it's not. And it is. Oh, it is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
it is. Okay. So it's the Circuit EM as well?
Is it Circlet EM?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I think it's just not leveled. Okay, then he should be fine.
Yeah, everything's not leveled. Okay.
It's the flower and 6-1 EM. That's pretty good. What the feather?
Yeah, he's just missing EM on that. Yeah.
Feather, I think needs to change.
You know what's crazy?
Even just 1 or 2.
So what are your thoughts on this? Because I think I was talking to you when I was doing this, right? I was leveling up my artifacts for. I'm telling you, money. This is it is relevant when I'm about to ask. So, how relevant is the substat in comparison to the main stat? And if there's any other substats that Kazuha can benefit from, I think I know the answer to this because he doesn't benefit from anything except for energy recharge, right?
EM, ER, and if you want a little bit of extra damage, attack will be worth 11 crit.
Yeah, just attack, right? Like he wouldn't do any crit or nothing.
No, maybe his crit rate's like 20%.
Yeah.
No point.
Yeah, there's no point to even going to crit at that point. Yeah, because your boy got that Zhongli swag now, man. You feel me? And yeah, mine, you know what I mean? Hard work, no play, you feel me? Hard work, dedication. But yeah, let me go ahead and pick all this up. We're going to go to the garage. Where do you want me to go on this Toma? Is there anything else? First off, is there anything else that we should look at? Anything you're getting from these artifacts? I can cycle through them.
Toma is just a placeholder, so you just gotta level them, swap out that feather, preferably for a iridescent piece with more EM than 0, and that's basically it. I mean, that flower got a lot of EM, so yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So there you have it. There you have it with that account. As far as Kazuha, yeah, keep asking questions. Keep them, and you can still see the YouTube chat, right, Burger?
Yeah, I can. And
okay, perfect.
Where the money? What sword you plan on running with? You plan on running Iron Stain or Section?
Well, Toma can't run a sword, but yeah, I would ask.
Oh yeah, I have to ask. Yeah, okay, then sure. Yeah, your that's fine. You just need to swap out that feather.
Yeah, that would be it, right? Yeah, okay.
I think Soap asked for the. I think Soap asked for against their Eula. I don't remember what Soap was though.
So
And Soap was
you want to pull up Soap's EULA?
I think that's what Soap said, but I'm not sure. Is Soap still here?
Not sure, but yeah, we could pull up his EULA. Hold on, I'm just moving some things around, and then we're going ahead and pull that up. I mean, even if he's not here, we could probably just pull it just to answer some questions. Give me a second. Sorry about the little
Soap's
delay.
still here.
He is still here? Okay, cool. Perfect. Yep, so we're going to do this like
Don't understand this there.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and pull Soap's account. There it goes. All right. There we go.
Wait, that ratio has more than 50, correct? Yeah, it's got more than 50.
Yeah, that part. All right, you guys are going to hear garage for a second?
I don't know. I mean, they're going to hear the car. I got to go out. I'm taking my car.
Oh, okay, gotcha. What is wrong with this? There we go. All right, cool. All right, go for it. What do you want me to look at?
Okay, so the ratio is fine. That's the yellow.
Want me to go to the talents?
Weapon. That's great done. Okay. I think talent and artifact.
All right, and then the artifacts. All right, you guys are going to hear a lot of noise.
Stone is fine.
Because I'm in the garage. So, bear with me. So, you want me to just kind of go through the artifacts real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great skin.
This one still has one level to go, mind you.
Okay. Forever.
I said don't mind the sands and circles. Of course. Hold on.
That sands are circlet can be useful, like to get plus green piece. Really.
Okay. So, he said don't mind the sands and circlet, right? Okay. He said I know I'm low on Mora. Okay. So there's the flower. There's the feather.
Really good feather.
That's a really good feather. Don't mind
What do
the
you want?
sands. I mean, we're going to look at the sands and circlet anyway, but still. Cryo.
Hey, why?
There's your problem. That's a huge problem. She has like a 10% cryo distribution, right? Like damage distribution. Like 10% of her damage is cryo.
Not even 10.
It's not even 10%, right?
It's more like 5.
It's like 5. Yeah, like so if you sit there and do every single skill. Oh, I wasn't lucky with the stats. I mean, I'm not even finna cap. I'm not even finna cap, bro. I'd rather you get defense or HP instead of cryo. Like she. Well, no, okay, I'm capping on that one, but yeah, no, you want to.
If it was defense or HP with a crit substat, it would be better than.
It would still be better than that, yeah.
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 This cryo goblet's literally just a placeholder. There's nothing.
Yeah, you're the only thing you're getting from that is that 2-piece set bonus. That's all you're getting from it.
You're better off running an attack.
Yeah.
I actually have to run attack because I don't have a physical goblet for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, what would be the optimal one? Obviously physical, right?
Obviously physical, but then like next best choice is attack.
Next best choice is attack. Okay. Because either way, these two.
Next best choice is absolutely nothing at all.
Yeah, because you're only getting substats basically from this. I can switch my emblem to. I can switch to my emblem of Severed Fate. I can't read the whole comment.
Basically, Mila, she can run either Pale Flame or she can run a split 2-piece of the following Pale Flame, Bloodstained, Gladiator, Shamanala, or Emblem of Severed Fate.
Oh, she can
basically
run
the following 5 sets, you can run any 2-piece combination of those.
So wait a minute. So she can run. You can recheck that one. What's going on, Kane? How you doing? Hola. ¿Qué pasó, mi amigo? Since you just changed it? Okay, hang on. Who is this? Sky? I don't know who Sky is. Let me back out. Come back into soap. It might take a sec to update, but we'll see. Yeah, it's gonna take a sec to update. All right, so I want to look at the sands. Oh, okay.
Still defense.
Still defense. I saw those substats first and was like, ah. And then I saw that defense and was like, ah. Precision, can you help me later? Yeah.
Like 15.
Yeah, as soon as I don't know who is Sky. Sky, are you in the chat? I don't know who Sky is. That's why I said I don't mind. Yeah. Okay. So oh, that's really good. Okay. Trying to reroll the sands and circulate for Pale Flame or Chivalry. Gotcha. Who is Sky?
Just ignore it, I think. I don't know who's Sky. It's not me, that's for sure.
Yeah, they gotta chill. It's probably somebody in the chat. Not in the chat, but it's somebody in the stream. All you gotta do is say, hi, I'm Sky. Like, I'll let you in. Just say, I'm a person. Hi, I'm Sky.
No, just ignore.
Yeah, they're just chilling. All right, so anyway, so we got, or I might, you know what? I can do this. Watch this.
You can turn off the co-op.
I can, but I don't want to do that.
It's just temporary.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go into 2. They can't do it from here. Try it now, cuz. If you don't see my name, I changed it to Chi-Chi. Ah, got it. Yeah, they took off, yeah. Okay. And pull up soap again. Good to know. Person. That's good to know. He said it like it's vulgar too. he said he said it like it's a horrible thing. Like, yeah, I'm going to hell. Like, you're that guy. All right, man. All right. So anyway, so what are your initial thoughts as far as these artifacts? Because we're looking for growth from this Eula. Right?
And obviously it's gotta go. It's defense. It's a goblet attack or physical.
And he said he changed the goblet. Can you say what the goblet has? If you didn't already? Oh, this ain't
That's a different goblet. Hold on, check what the goblet has.
Check what the... Oh, yeah, he changed the goblet. Okay, he did. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's good. For a goblet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. So I would say, so level that bloodstained piece to attorney, obviously. Then look for either Pale Flame or Bloodstained Circlet, and then whatever the other one is on sand, so you can run a nice split 2-piece.
It changed your ratio?
I don't remember what ratio.
I'm assuming it changed it for the better, because he had nothing on that goblet.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Fine, but the subset, the set bonus, like, that's 50% physical damage.
Yeah, so your damage should be considerably better right now, just because of that goblet. What's up, Fainza? How you doing, brother?
Really, I don't think about it. Yeah.
I will sue you calling me.
Oh, God,
all right, Fainza. All right, so hold on. So what you're saying, so long story short, just to kind of wrap it up in a nice bow. So you say level this all the way up, right? Just going ahead and get that last one. What's up, Brendan? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. So you said go ahead and level up this artifact. Try and get that last one to hit.
Blow up the flower and swap out the sands.
Yep.
Either Pale Flame, Bloodstained, and then opposite set, crit rate or the circle.
And then just crit rate for the circlet.
Mm-hmm.
Where there's Pale Flame, Bloodstained, doesn't matter. All right, cool.
Whatever the other one of those sands is, so that you can have the 2v2.
Okay, cool. Where's the manager? I want to speak to the manager. Sir? Ma'am? I'm going to have to ask you to relax. Is the attack flower okay? I think the flower was
God,
fine.
I absolutely agree.
I think the flower was fine. I think the flower was fine. What's your thoughts on it? Brendan, I got you, by the way. What's your thoughts on the flower? They were asking.
Yeah, I think it's yours.
I know your standards are like way high.
For the most part, they just need that, that sans insert, but that's it. It'll work be fine. I mean, like, I have a really, really bad goblet, and, like, feather, and are good either, so, and it's pain.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Does that help you? Not the flower of life. He say feather or flower? The plume flower, I mean. Oh, the plume. Oh, the feather. Oh, the feather is fine.
It's like 41, 42.
Yeah, your feather's
42.
fine.
Yeah, that's a 42 feather.
Yeah,
my feather is like 27.
Yeah, your feather's perfect.
I think this is a 3 subset to begin with.
Yeah.
There's no like off.
No, I believe you,
so
Brendan.
This was the 3 subsets to begin with. That's only for 5 times.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Okay, so you got it, Soap? No, you don't. I don't think you have to drop your UID. I think I still got it, Lee Tai. But I got to pull up Brendan after this. I want to say. But Brendan, I'm gonna need your UID.
I have to go after Brandon because I have some things to do.
Oh, it's about that time?
Yeah. Well, I had something scheduled.
No worries.
Yeah.
No worries, man. I do appreciate having you here, though, man. You got time for like? Do you? Let's wrap it up with a general Q&A for whatever time you got left. Yeah, let's wrap it up with a general Q&A, and then I'll look at Brendan's. Yeah. So, you said before 6:30, right? What time is it?
Oh, my 6:30.
Oh, okay.
3:30.
Yeah, so you got like what, 17 minutes? So we could do questions until he has to go.
Yeah. So let's go for Brendan. Wait, there's Brendan and then there's Brad.
Well, there's Brandon and then there's Brendan. Yeah. So Brendan.
EA, and there's AE.
Yeah. Well, I need. Yeah. Well, I need. Brendan. I need your UID. I have to say this. I do recommend having 2-factor authentication on your account because, as you guys saw, I got spammed by some person named Sky, aka Gay or something. So just know that can't happen. That's why I recommend 2-factor authentication. But at your discretion, go ahead and drop your UID, and then I'll go ahead and pull your account, and then we'll go ahead and look at it. Sound good? Or you can hop in Discord. And well, no, either way, it's gonna be on stream. I have to disclose that to you. That's why. So anyway, while we're waiting on that, anyone got any questions? After want to do co-op? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be helping people once. Well, I'm gonna do it like this. Because I've still got some questions, so I'm gonna burn through these questions once Burger takes off, and then after the questions, then I'm gonna start the help stream. I'm gonna start helping people out. What type of element team would mine be called if I run Eula, Beto, Xingqiu, and Xiangling?
I don't know why you would do that.
I don't know. I don't know why Xingqiu and Xiangling are there.
I don't know why Beto's there.
Beto's there for the superconduct.
You could do facial Lisa. Those would give you much more, like, facial, you can just pop her skill and you get the superconduct. Beto has to have her skill, have her burst.
Yeah, that's like a melt free. Yeah, Brendan basically said it. But there wouldn't be like a name for it, though.
Honestly, you could literally run Sucrose in place of Eula, and that's basically like
it's like a hybrid national.
Like some kind of electro overbait either.
Oh, I'm definitely rolling in 2.6. But yeah, so yeah, if you're running Eula, put any. All she needs is one electro character. Like get an electro character and a cryo character. You're doing it for the cryo resonance and the superconduct. just to give her a little extra crit rate and make sure that she gets that 40% defense shred, physical defense shred for the super conduct, and your Eula team is done. As far as Xingqiu and Xiangling, of course, that's going to be your vaporized team, but you want something there to kind of either enhance that, swirl it, or complement it, which is where Raid National or running Sucrose in place of Eula comes in.
Eula's normals are too slow to really seem to.
For Xing, oh, somebody asked for Xing. Yeah, they are kind of slow for Xingqiu. Eula official, Beto, Diona. Yeah, that's a solid team. Pikachu Go. Jesus Christ. I'm loving it already. All right, my Diona and Fischl are low level.
Yeah, then honestly, just take out Eula completely and just swap out for Sucrose, and you could literally run that as a taser instead of some kind of physical pyro, electro, hyper thing.
Well, you know what they could do with that Fischl, and I think Brendan said it right before, is, like he said it right before I was thinking it, is you could really just put a flower on your Fischl just so she has the HP, because you're only going for the reaction of the electro. You're not going for the damage off your Fischl. And Diona's only there.
Fishul's electro is pretty strong. She gets 9k free DPS per second. That is kind of important.
No, it is important. I'm not saying it's not important. I'm just saying that it kind of in the meantime situation.
Yeah.
So you could run like Beto and because Beto's gonna have a downtime with her electro, a good amount of downtime, and she's gonna need a battery on top of that. And Fischl could be Fischl could fill in that gap with Oz, with the electro procs and being a battery for Beto, at least passively, by just putting a flower on her. Just in the meantime kind of a situation. After that, though, yeah, you're going to want to level up your Fischl, because Fischl can do a ton of damage. And then Diona, there's not much I can tell you about Diona. She's really only there for the resonance anyway. But if you have really just any cryo character, because with an under-leveled Diona, her shield doesn't matter at that point. You're not bringing her in for a shield. So you can switch her for anybody but Chongyun. And then you're good. Diona C2, but level 20. Yeah, the constellation, at least in the Abyss, the constellation doesn't matter. Good luck, survive the night with a Karen. Oh, what? I have a good NPS score with Karens. My customer service is fantastic. Please look at A5 my Kokomi on my second account. What is that second account? That one?
632-905-928. Okay. 6, 3, 2.
Was it?
905.
632. I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. I got it.
928.
All right, for sure. You guys can probably hear my controller. Hopefully you guys aren't getting too much feedback, because, yeah, there's game sound. I guess I can mute the game sound, but that's okay. All right, so here is Kokomi, and we're looking at, you said an A5? Oh, R5, gotcha. All right, so we got Kokomi, level 90 weapon. We'll get to the artifacts in a sec. Talents are 9, 10, 9. That's pretty good. C0. Ratios don't matter, but I'm just looking for ER and Hydro, which, that comes with it. Okay. Anything you want to look at? And then run an clan set.
Just, the subsets are HP healing bonus, and they've got a lot of HP subs, and HP, that's fine.
Okay, so we're going to do the standard. So, okay. So we got HP percent, didn't scale into it, but
HP ER.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of EM, but
got a double HP.
ER, that's pretty good.
That's a good one. This one.
Makes that a lot of defense, but it doesn't really matter.
Yep. For this one, I actually have a question about this once we get to that circlet. It's a lot of HP on that. Yeah, I like that one. And then healing bonus, perfect.
Yeah.
That's got to be a heartbreak artifact, man. Like the one time you don't need it, it gives it to you.
3% on the substats for this healing bonus circlet, but I mean, it is.
It'd be like that. So, what's your thoughts on Hydro for the goblet?
No, I mean, it seems like this. I mean, primarily based on healing because that skill was level 10. So honestly, HP healing bonus, like, yeah, just keep everything going. It's his main goal, not really damage.
Cool.
And it's running for climb rate, so you want the heal to be as high as you can to get that.
Okay, and then the only reason I'm moving a little quick is because I know you are short on time, but they wanted me to look at their Edo too. So we got an 80. We have a level 80. These are non-ascendant, by the way. We got the 4-piece husk, C1, and then we got a 888. The ratio is 50. Yeah, he'll get 4 more just from pushing him to 90. So, but we're looking at a 51-8. That is kind of low though. And we are running the Geo Goblet. Should I use Ganyu or
Don't run Ganyu.
No, don't. No, Ganyu and Eula aren't necessarily the best of friends. You can, but no.
It's basically just, and also you're not running these cryos for damage, you're running them to batter Eula. I have a level 60 Fiona with my Eula because that's all she does. She feeds her particles.
Yeah. All right, and then we got. Are you about to open the garage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me. Can I get one?
Yeah. Give me 1 sec. Sorry about that, y'all. Dad was asking for a cigarette. All right, so we are back in this thing, and hold on. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and look at these artifacts real quick. We have the. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be a reroll.
You crit rate on that.
Yeah, well, and the that whole The defense is fine, but yeah.
That's a lot of flat HP, man. Oh god.
Yeah.
Defense means that. Okay, these you need, like, whoever your friend is, they need to go back into this domain and farm husk for at least a couple weeks.
Yeah, this is art. Yeah. And then.
You know,
not gonna.
You know what? It's said. I understand.
Yeah.
On-set goblets are already like really good goblets that are hard to come by, and much less than on-set goblets. So I mean, you can keep a goblet, but like those first 3, you need to dispose of. And defense.
That's a pretty good circlet.
Defense and crit rate. So I approve, but those first 3, man, you got to.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, what's going on, Vines? So at the end of the day, this one, and this one. So your flower, feather, and timepiece. All the ideas in the right direction. I mean, obviously the only one you can decide on is the timepiece because it's defense, or it has variable main stats, I should say. But yeah, you're gonna have to reroll all 3 of those. Like, you gotta replace all 3 of these.
Basically, really like goblet and circlet. I approve.
Say it again. Whoa, kind of. You sounded like you said bring the circlet up again.
Oh, what? No, I meant the circlet and the goblet are fine.
Circlet and the goblet are fine. It's just these 3. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And they obviously ascend him. Gets tons up. And that's basically it. I would probably just like the last resort weapon. I don't really recommend it if you have nothing else to
What do you feel about this versus the R5? You know what I'm talking about. The white blind.
Honestly,
on Edo specifically.
I would probably take the white blind.
Take the white blind?
White blind or serpent spine.
Okay. And there you go. How you looking on time? Say it again.
But yeah, Arden, here, I should probably go before, like Arden, so last, like,
Okay.
Or for your friend, rather.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Well,
crit rate always takes priority over crit damage because it really, like, consistency matters more than, like, having one random hit do a lot of damage, but then, like, missing a lot of your crits on the other.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, thank you for being here today, Mr. Senior Burger. You're the man with the master plan. Huge contributor to the Discord. Yeah, everyone appreciates you. I appreciate you. Anything you got for the stream before I let you go?
Wait, right. What Sophie said, you've done among you.
Hold on.
Really
Hold on. Before I have you continue, refresh them AirPods, bro.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, I think one of them died.
Ah, gotcha. What's up, your mom? What's happening, man?
Better? Anyway,
Yeah, no. You're good. You're good now. All right. So what you got for the stream before I let you go?
Yeah. So for soap of your cryo characters, if you have running with Ganyu, I mean, I'd say with Zarya or Diona, because those are the two best batteries. And then you put Diona with Senpo, Zarya with.
See, you doing that cutout thing again, man. You might have to hold that AirPod like a mic or something. Hello?
So I just take that unit. I don't seem to just stay. I can't. Like, you know what I can't recommend that team. Oh, Wolf's Gravestone then? No, Vito scales on. Oh, they died. That's why. Yeah,
Will Wolf's Gravestone be better than an R5 White Blind on Ito?
no. Honestly, Wolf's Gravestone is not that great on Ito because he scales on defense. All his attack comes from defense. And I think his just defense and crit. So Wolf's Gravestone and all these attack weapons, they don't really do much.
Yeah, because his base attack is already pretty respectable. So, so is that it?
I think so. I mean, like, I don't really see anything else that's asking.
Okay, okay? Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up today, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. And apologies to the stream once again. We kind of started a little bit late today. But yeah, man, I hope you guys had a great time with this one. We're going to be moving on to, and I got to take a call here in a second. I'm going to restart another stream, right? So we're going to stop. We're going to take a little break, and then I'm going to start a carry stream for you guys, okay? All right. Thanks for being here, Burger. Without further ado, this is CS with DWP. If you enjoyed yourself during the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will be seeing y'all in a few minutes, actually. All right? Sound like a plan? All right, brother.
See you guys.
All right, you guys. You guys take it easy. Love y'all. Peace. Woo!